Welcome back, grade 5. Question number 17. If 3 over 7 equals x over 49 and 9 over 15 equals y over 5, then what is the value of the expression x over y? To find the value of the expression, just we will find the value of x and value of y. We have here 3 over 7 equals x over 49. How can you make 749? Just we multiply by 7. So we will multiply the two terms of the fraction here by 7. To find the value of x here, it will be 3 times 7. So x equals 21. By the same way, we can find the value of y. 9 over 15 equals y over 5 from here. Okay, 15 becomes 5, so he divided by 3. So we will divide 9 by 3. By the same way, we will divide the two terms of the fraction by 3 to find an equivalent fraction. Y here equals 9 divided by 3 equals 3. To find here the expression x over y, x over y means x divided by y. It will be 21 over 3. 21 divided by 3, it will be 7. So the answer is D. Question number 18. Which is a decimal that could go between the mixed numbers 4 and 3 over 5 and 4 and 9 over 10 on a number line? To find this number, we will write the decimal form of the two mixed numbers. The first, we have here 4 and 3 over 5. We try to make 5 10. How? Multiplying by 2. So we multiply here by 2, the two terms of the fraction. So we have here 4 and 6 over 10. The decimal form will be 4.6. Second, we have here 4 and 9 over 10. We studied before. We can write directly 4.9. Look here, 4.6 and 4.9. We have here two decimal places, one decimal place, two decimal places, two decimal places. So we can put 0 in empty spaces. So we have here 4, the same whole number. So ask yourself, what is a number between 60 and 90? We have here decimal places, by the way. So this number is what? 45, or we can write 0 here to be 50 or 50 or 75 or 92. This number is 75. So the number between the two mixed numbers is what? Is 4.75. So the answer is C, which is 4.75. Question number 19. He said here numbers 135 and 81. He is asking about factors and the common factors and GCF. How can we find it? First, we can write the factors of 135. 135 equals what? Equals 1 times 135. And this number is divisible by 5. We can write it 5 times 27. Okay? And is divisible by 9. You can find it easily. 135 divided by 9. 13 divided by 9, we can take the first two digits. 13 divided by 9 equals what? Equals 1. So the remainder will be 4. We can imagine for here 45 divided by 9, it will be 5. So we can write it as 9 times 15. Okay, but we can find it 15 as 3 times 5. Okay, we can write 15 as 3 times 5. If we take 9 times 5, it will be 45. We can write it as 45 times 3. So What's factor of 135? We can write its factors now. We can order it from least to greatest. 1 and 3, 5. We have here 15 or 9 first. 15, 27 and 45. The last digit 135. By the same way, we can find the factors of 81. 81, we can write it. It's divisible by what? It's divisible by 1. 1 times 81. And it's divisible by 3. 3 times 27. We can find it easily by division. And it's 9 times 9. Okay, so we can write 81 here. Its factors 1, 3, 9, 27 and 81. What is the common factors? We can now circle the common factors. We have here 1 and we have here 1. 3, 3, 9, 9, 27, 27. So the circled numbers are the common factor. And if he is asking here about GCF, so the greatest common factor is, what is the greatest common factor here? 27, so it will be 27. Question number 3, he said order the following from least to greatest. The fractions 3 over 4, 5 over 6, 1 over 3, 7 over 12. To order, just we will keep the same denominator. The LCD of the fractions is 12. So we write 3 over 4, the denominator would be 12. And 5 over 6, the denominator will be 12. 1 over 3, it will be 12. And 7 over 12, the denominator is 12. Okay. How can we make 4 12 multiplying by 3? So 3 times 3, it will be 9. Multiplying by 2, it will be 10 over 12. Multiplying by 4, it will be 4 over 12. Now we can write the order. Okay, the order is what? The least one here, look, 9 over 12, 10 over 12, 4 over 12, 7 over 12. The least one, 4 over 12. It was what? It was 1 over 3. We write here 1 over 3 first. We can cut it, okay, followed by 7 over 12. 7 over 12. We can cut it, followed by 9 over 12. It was 3 over 4. Followed by the last one, 5 over 6. So the least fraction is 1 over 3. The greatest fraction is 5 over 6. Number B, we have here 2 and 1 over 3, 2 and 1 over 5, 1 and 4 over 9, 1 and 4 over 15. All numbers are mixed numbers. We can look at the whole. We have here the whole is 2 and 2, but here 1 and 1. Which one is the least or smaller? We can use cross multiplication by your eye. 4 times 15, it will be 60, and 9 times 4, 36. So which one is the smallest? We have here 1 and 4 over 15. We can write the order directly here. The order 1 and 4 over 15, followed by 1 and 4 over 9, followed by, we can compare by the same way. We can compare between the two here mixed numbers by using cross multiplication. Compare between 1 over 3 and 1 over 5. 1 times 5 equals 5, 3 times 1 equals 3. So we have here 5 is greater than 3. So the greater, it will be 1 over 3. So the smaller, it will be 2 and 1 over 5. We have here 2 and 1 over 5, followed by 2 and 1 over 3. So the smallest one is 1 and 4 over 15. The greatest one is 2 and 1 over 3. Question number 4. Compare using greater than or smaller than or equal. Number A, we have here A 1 over 3 and 1 over 7. To compare between the two fractions here, the two fractions have the same numerator. So the smaller one, the fraction with the greatest denominator, is 1 over 7. So this is the smaller, so 1 over 3 is greater than 1 over 7. Number B, we have here 5 over 8 and 7 over 8. The two fractions have the same denominator, so the greatest one is the fraction with the greatest numerator, the smaller one is the fraction with the smaller numerator. So 5 over 8 is less than 7 over 8. Number C, 3 and 1 over 3 and 10 over 3. We can compare between them directly. How? Just we will convert the mixed number to be improper fraction. Keep the same denominator, which is 3. 3 times 3, it will be 9. 9 plus 1 equals 10. So it will be 10 over 3, and we have here 10 over 3. They are the same, so we write equal. By the same way, we can write it as a mixed number. 10 divided by 3, it will be 3. 3 times 3, it will be 9. The remainder will be 1 over 3. So 10 over 3, it will be 3 and 1 over 3. The same here, mixed number, so we can write equals. Number D, he said 17 over 3 and 5 and 3 over 4. To compare between them, this is what is improper fraction. Improper fraction. We can put it as a mixed number. 17 divided by 3 equals what? Equals 5. 5 times 3 equals 15. The remainder will be 2 over 3. And we have here 5 and 3 over 4. Now we have the same whole number, which is 5. So compare between 2 over 3 and 3 over 4. The two fractions here haven't the same denominator or haven't the same numerator. So we can use cross multiplication here. If I ask you 2 times 4, it will be what? It will be 8. And 3 times 3 what? It will be 9. So we have here 9 is greater than 8, or 8 is less than 9. So we write less than, so we write less than here. Question number 5. Jack plays tennis for 3 and 1 over 3 hours, and Aysel plays tennis for 1 and 1 over 12 hours. How much longer does Jack play tennis than Aysel? Now he wanted to compare between Jack and Aysel. So we have here number of hours. He said how longer, so number of hours, just we will subtract. Okay, how much longer does Jack plays tennis than Aysel? So we can find it number of hours here equals what? Jack 3 and 1 over 3 minus Aysel 1 and 1 over 12. So we have here two mixed numbers. How can we subtract? Just we will convert it to be improper fraction. 3 and 1 over 3, it will be 10 over 3. It's easy to write. Minus 1 and 1 over 12 keep the same denominator, which is 12. 1 times 12 equals 12 plus 1 equals 13. So we have 13 over 12. We will keep the same denominator. We have here 12, we have here 3. The LCD is 12. So ask yourself, how can you make 3 12? Just multiply by 4. So the first equation, the first fraction, it will be 40 over 12 minus 13 over 12. We will keep the same denominator, which is 12, and subtract 40 minus 13. We can say 40 minus 10, it will be 30. Then 30 minus 10, it will be 27. So the fraction here, number of ours, will be 27 over 12. But this fraction is not in the simplest form. The common factor between the two terms of the fraction is 3. We can divide by 3. 27 divided by 3, it will be 9. And 12 divided by 3, it will be 4. So it will be 9 over 4. 9 over 4 is improper fraction. We can write it as a mixed number. 9 divided by 4, it will be 2, and the remainder will be 1 over 4. So here Jack is greater than Aysel by 2 and 1 over 4 hours. This is the correct answer, inshallah. Question number 6. The decimal form of the fraction 1 over 4. He is asking here about the decimal form. To write 1 over 4 in the decimal form, just we will try to make 4 100. How? Multiplying by 25. Just we here multiply the two terms of the fraction by 25. So it will be 25 over 100. Just we will divide a number, a whole number, by 100. So we'll insert the decimal point after 2 digits from the right. So we write 5, 2.0. So it will be 0.25. Another way, just we can use long division. We have here 1 divided by 4. We write 1 divided by 4, it doesn't work, so we write 0. Put 0 and insert point. 10 divided by 4, it will be 2. 2 times 4, it will be 8. Write a line, subtract, it will be 2. Just insert 0, so it will be 20 divided by 4, it will be 5. 5 times 4, it will be 20. Write a line and subtract, it will be 0. So the decimal form of 1 over 4, it will be 0.25. Number 7, the fraction form of the decimal form 0.5 in the simplest form is what? He's asking. We have here 0.4. So we can write it as a fraction 4 over 10. 4 and 10 has a common factor, or have a common factor, which is 2. We can divide here by 2. 4 divided by 2, it will be 2. 10 divided by 2, it will be 5. So the simplest form, it will be 2 over 5. Number 8, he asks, you can write here number 8. He's asking here 0.6 equals x over 15. Then what is the value of x? We will write 0.6 as 6 over 10 equals x over 15. To find x here, just we write x and big fraction line. We multiply 6 by 15, okay, over what? Over 10. We have a common factor here. 15 and 10 are divisible by 5. Divided by 5 equals 2, divided by 5 equals 3. And 6 is divisible by 2. Divided by 2 equals 1, divided by 2 equals 3. So it will be 3 times 3 equals 9. So the value of x equals 9. By the way, we can find it in another way. How? 6 over 10 is not in the simplest form. We can write it as dividing by 2. We have here 3 over 5 equals what? Equals x over 15. Look here, 5 became 15. How can you make 5 15? Just multiply here by 3. So we multiply the two terms of the fraction by 3, so x equals 3 times 3, so x equals 9, the same answer. Goodbye and see you soon, grade 5.